Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. The dude's got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal President's Day Multisport to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save it as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks. I'll let you know we go live, maybe live. Also, mention no purchase safe. Link down in the description. Alright, apologies for the delays, everybody. We tried to get messages out to everyone last night. But I think we missed a good handful of people. My laptop died while I was trying to get the messages out, so did what I could for mobile, but app is just not very great for any kind of bulk messaging. Been on the road all day, getting back in town. Had a little personal emergency, I guess, to deal with. Do the presidents have any cards? They do. We'll do this in the regular order. President's Day, then Women of Sport. And then close it out with... Actually, what is it last? Baseball, I think. Football? Baseball? Something like that. William Taft, I think it's base or football. 3 of 4. Kate Harping. 1 of 1. Tanya Harding. 1 of 1. And Chuck Norris. 2 of 2. Thomas Jefferson, 15 of 15. Bernie Williams, 1 of 1. Ozzie Smith, 1 of 5. And Miguel Cabrera, 2 of 4. Box number 3, Dwight D. Eisenhower, 2 of 15. Dominique Wilkins, 3 of 4. Sarah Strong, 2 of 4. And Stone Cold Steve Austin, 1 of 1. Grover Cleveland, 4 of 7. Patrick Ewing, 1 of 1. John Stockton, 1 of 1. And Miss Olivia Dunn, 1 of 1. W, 1 of 3. Ethan Grunkemeyer, 3 of 3. Rudy Rudiger, 1 of 1. And Elizabeth Shue, 1 of 1. Box 6. Ronald Reagan, 3 of 6. Gunnar Stockton, 3 of 5. Steve Young, 1 of 5. And Joe Montana, Y.A. Tittle, and Steve Young, triple auto, 1 of 1. Boom. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break, so stay tuned for that if you have any of these 3 guys. Box 7. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, 3 of 6. Archie Manning, 1 of 1. Rob Van Dam, 1 of 1. And John Elway. Redemption. Harry Truman, 7 of 8. Frank Thomas, 1 of 1. Rentaro Sasaki, 1 of 1. And Emmitt Smith, 1 of 1. Box number 9. Warren G. Harding, 6 of 8. Emilio Estevez, 1 of 1. Justice Haynes, 1 of 2. And Nolan Ryan, 1 of 5. And final box of the break, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Martin Van Buren, 2 of 2. Larry Little, 1 of 1. Lamar Odom, 1 of 1. And John Goodman, 1 of 1. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break and for being patient with me as well. Really do appreciate it. We do look forward to having you all back in sometime soon. There is a break ending right now for more multi-sport. So we do look forward to having you all back in here. And let's go ahead and get a hit recap going and take care of our random. For the hits, Chuck Norris, Bernie Williams, Dwight Eisenhower, Dominique Wilkins, Grover Cleveland, George Debba, Ethan Grunkemeyer, Elizabeth Shue, Gunnar Stockton, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Archie Manning, Harry Truman, Frank Thomas, Emmitt Smith, and Emilio Estevez. Cade Harping, Ozzie Smith, Miguel Cabrera, Patrick Ewing, John Stockton, Olivia Dunn, John Elway, Justice Haynes, Nolan Ryan, Martin Van Buren, Larry Little, Lamar Odom, and John Goodman. William H. Taft, Tanya Harding, Thomas Jefferson, Sarah Strong, Stone Cold, Rudy Rudiger, Ronald Reagan, Steve Young, Rob Van Dam, Rentaro Sasaki, and Warren G. Harding. And headed to random.org, Triple Auto, Joe Montana, Y.A. Tittle, and Steve Young. All right, that is it for Multisport. We are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Women of Sport. We'll be back to that in just a few minutes. First, we're going to head over to random.org and knock this thing out. Back to that in just a second. All right, we've got random the door pulled up. We're good to go. Got to roll some dice. Quick 3 or higher to be valid for us. We're going to go 7 times on the random. Joe Montana, Wyatt Tittle, and Steve Young pulled up. That is 6 times. Final roll. Joe Montana with the win. Congratulations. And with that, we are on to 2025 Elite Metal Women of Sport. We'll be back that in just a second. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Elite Metal Women of Sport to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us and sell on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know when we go live to be live. Also, don't forget to link down in the description. All right. Apologies again for the delay. Like I said, we got messages out to some people, not everybody, last night. Laptop died, and that made it near impossible to get the bulk messaging done, but we tried. Okay, specifically, I tried. We are good to go now. Women of Sport number 29, that is correct. Box number 1. Michelle Brown, 1 of 1. Haley Cavender, 1 of 1. Nika Moore, 4/6. Monet Davis, 1 of 1. Monet Davis, 1 of 1. Haley Van Lith, 4/6. 12 gauge, Paige Van Zandt, 3 of 5. And Libby Dunn, KJ Johnson, and Sydney Smith, 3 of 5. Boom. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned for that if you have any of those 3 ladies. Camila Cardosa, 1 of 1. Hannah Stolke, 1 of 4. Diamants, 2 of 3. Chris Cyborg, 1 of 1. Katie Dinnebeer, 3 of 5. Sophia Esposito, 5 of 7. Jersey Robinson, 1 of 1. And Kayla Harrison, 7 of 7. Box 3, Toby Fournier, 1 of 1. Zakia Johnson, 9 of 10. Kay Martin, 5 of 10. Naomi Osaka, 4 of 10. Maddie Hayes, 1 of 7. Kay Martin, 3 of 4. Tahina Pau, 7 of 8. And Cameron Brink, 4 of 7. Cheryl Swoops on card, inscribed, 25 of 150. Sophie Cunningham, 6 of 6. Sophia Esposito, 5 of 7. Misha Tate, 9 of 10. Lily Fenton, 4 of 6. Ashley Sofacanic, 1 of 4. Laura Rutledge, 9 of 10. And Kiki Uriafen, 1 of 1. Box 5. Cheryl Miller, 3 of 8. Haley Van Lith, 1 of 1. Kate Harping, 7 of 10. Diana Taurasi, 1 of 1. Cassidy Cook, 2 of 8. Isabella Garachi, 1 of 1. Malaysia Fulwiley, 3 of 6. And Toby Fournier, 3 of 4. Box 6. On card inscribed, Anna Lee Waters. 4 of 15. Boom. Cameron Brink, 1 of 1. Tahina Paopao, 1 of 1. Ashley Sofacanic, 10 of 10. Logan Mizuraka, 1 of 1. Asia Sivka, 9 of 10. Montana De La Rosa, 10 of 10. And Misha Tate, 3 of 3. Box 7. Lisa Leslie, 1 of 1. Kiki Arioffin, 5 of 10. Aaron Blanchfield, 1 of 1. Aaron Andrews, 1 of 1. Alicia Lehman, LFG, 3 of 4. Lexi Hull, 3 of 7. Madison Connor, 2 of 3. And Haley Van Lith, Sarah Ashley Barker, and Tahina Paopao, triple auto, 3 of 3. That'll also be headed to random.org at the end of the break, so stay tuned for that if you have any of those 3 ladies. Box 8. Caitlin Chen, on card inscribed, 120 of 200. Dominic Malaga, 1 of 8. Chloe Kitts, 1 of 1. Olivia Rothfeld, 1 of 1. Kelsey Plum, 1 of 1. Bree Hall, 3 of 8. Joe Braverman, 1 of 1. And Kayla McWright, 7 of 8. Jeanette Lee, 1 of 1. Jada Ginla, 3 of 4. Katie Dennebeer, 1 of 7. Maya Brady, 3 of 3. Cheryl Miller, 2 of 4. Brandy Chastain, 4 of 5. Maya Paldo, 1 of 1. And Katie Ledecky, 2 of 2. Final box of the break, box number 10, Miara O'Neill, 1 of 2. Sarah Bacon, 1 of 1. Sophia Shepenik, 1 of 1. Sonia Citron, 2 of 8. Caitlin Chen, 2 of 6. Dominique Malaga, 5 of 6. Hannah Cavender, 1 of 3. And Nika Moore, LFG, 6 of 8. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break. As always, really do appreciate it. And for having some patience here with us. Do appreciate that as well. Go ahead and get a hit recap going here in just a second, then take care of our 2 randoms. After this, we do have 2025 Leaf Eclectic Signature Series Football Mythical as well. All right, for the hits, Haley Cavender, Haley Van Lith, 12 Gauge, Paige Van Zandt, Hannah Stalky, Diamants, Chris Cyborg, Cameron Brink, Ashley Sofakanik, Cheryl Miller, Haley Van Lith, Diana Taurasi, Cameron Brink, Ashley Sofakanik, Asia Sivka, Aaron Blanchfield, Aaron Andrews, Alicia Lehman, Dominique Malaga, Chloe Kitts, Bree Hall, Cheryl Miller, Brandy Chastain, Dominique Malaga, and Hannah Cavender. Mikhail Michelle Brown, Nika Moore, Monet Davis, Camila Cardosa, Katie Ledecky, Jersey Robinson, Kayla Harrison, Kay Martin, Naomi Osaka, Maddie Hayes, Kate Martin, Misha Tate, Lily Fenton, Laura Rutledge, Kiki Rioffen, Kate Harping, Cassidy Cook, Malaysia Fulwiley, Isabella Garachi, Logan Mizuraka, Montana De La Rosa, Misha Tate, Lisa Leslie, Kiki Rioffen, Lexi Hull, Madison Connor, Olivia Rothfeld, Kelsey Plum, Jill Braverman, Keely McWright, Jeanette Lee, Jada Ginla, Katie Dennebeer, Maya Brady, Maya Paldo, Katie Ledecky, Miara O'Neill, Kaylin Chen, and Nika Moore. Sophia Esposito, Toby Fournier, Zakia Johnson, Tahina Powell, Sophie Cunningham, Sophia Esposito, Toby Fournier, Tahina Powell, Sarah Bacon, Sophia Shepenik, and Sonia Citron. And on card and scribes for Cheryl Swoops, Annalie Waters, and Caitlin Chen. And headed to random.org. Triple autos for Haley Van Lith, Sarah Ashley Barker, and Tahina Powell, and Olivia Dunn, KJ Johnson, and Sydney Smith. All right, that is it for Women of Sport. We are on to 2025 Leaf Eclectic Football Signature Series Mythical Edition. In a few minutes, we'll get that set up and good to go. First, we're going to head to random.org and knock these two out. Back down in just a second. All right, we got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Got to your high to be valid for us. We're going to go 10 times on the randoms. Starting off with Haley Van Lith, Sarah Ashley Barker, and Tahita Pow Pow. That is 9 times. Final roll. Haley Van Lith with the win. Congratulations. And Olivia Dunn, KJ Johnson, and Cindy Smith. That is 9 times. Final roll. KJ Johnson with the win. Congratulations. All right, we'll be back in just a few seconds with 2025 Leaf Eclectic Football. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Eclectic Football Signature Series Mythical Edition. And we're going to be getting into. When we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us at seller on eBay. That will make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks. And let you know we go live and if you're live. Also, need to mention no possessive. Link down in the description. That did not come out right at all. Also, one last time, apologies for the delay. If we did not reach out to you guys last night, give you the heads up. Sorry that I missed you. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Taylor. Roquan Smith. Quinn Gibson. Noah Fafita. Oh, these are all one of ones, by the way. Mason Olds-Claw. Khalil Wilkins. Celeste Moa. Ra Thomas. TJ Lateef. Ty Hawkins. Keegan Croucher. Jim McMahon. Ollie Jennings. And Faison Brandon. Box number 2. Joe Montana, DJ Lagway, Kanata Monfil, DJ Bordeaux, Tristan Saab, Trevor Jackson, Wonderful Champ-Ons, Lenny Moore, Brandon Arrington, James Simon, Elijah Haven, Marshall Falk, Trevor Jackson, and Demond Williams Jr. Box 3. Dallas Wilson, Chris Denson, Ollie Jennings, Sebastian Janikowski, CJ Bailey, Drew Brees, Ethan Grunkemeyer, Dylan Gabriel, Ellis Robinson IV, Elijah Brown, Curtis Rourke, Emmitt Smith, and Eric Dickerson. Dual auto. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned for that if you have either of those two guys. Caleb Cunningham and Rudy Rudiger. Rudiger. Rue Tiger? 1 of 1. I'm going to go with Rue Tiger from now on. I like it better. Halfway point box number 4. Derek Baker, Warren Sapp, Ollie Gordon, Lamar Bo Jackson, Bryce Underwood, Bobby Foster, Jim Coburn, Patrick Peterson, Daniel Melky, Shamir DK, Joe Montana, Emmett Smith, Kenny Minchie, and Mario Anderson Jr. Box 5. CJ Carr, Special K, Ricky Williams, Jaden O'Neal, Brady Schmiegel, Dane Weber, Isaac Tesla, Carnell Tate, Dick Vermeil, Luke Nickel, Max Brosmer, Peyton Manning, Derek Zammett, and Dylan Sampson. That's a pretty cool box. Box 6. Ray Lewis, Shamir DK, Oscar Delp, Danny Amendola, Micah Hudson, Jerome Miles, Danny Amendola, Andre Reed, Terry Bradshaw, Jaden Greathouse, Warren Moon, Sawyer Robertson, Helena Kasuga, and Jamie French. Box number 7. Giovanni McCoy, Hank Brown, Haynes King, Jalen Henderson, Carson Gordon, Urian Dickey, Caden Weegan, Cameron Edge, Rick Meyer, Haas Haney, Mason Heinchel, Amarian Hampton, Noah Fafita, and Achilles Smith Jr. And final box of the break, box number 8. Good luck, everybody. Elijah Haven, Faison Brandon, Byron Brown, Antoine Hill Jr., Dylan Gabriel, James Simon, Devon Williams Jr., Austin Simmons, Sawyer Robertson, and Gunnar Stockton. 1/1 quad auto. That'll also be headed to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned for that if you have any of those 4 guys. Gage Larverdan, Harlan Berry, Ollie Jennings, Helen Mikasuga, Bo Jackson, Luke Cromanoke, and Chuck Foreman. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break, as always. Really do appreciate it, having you in here on a Saturday evening. Do apologize once again for the delay. But thank you guys for sticking with us. We'll go ahead and get a hit recap going here in just a second, then take care of our 2 randoms. For the hits, Ollie Jennings, Faison Brandon, Brandon Arrington, Elijah Haven, Devon Williams Jr., DJ Lagway, DJ Bordeaux, Dallas Wilson, Chris Denson, Ollie Jennings, CJ Bailey, Drew Brees, Ethan Grunkemeyer, Dylan Gabriel, Ellis Robinson IV, Elijah Brown, Caleb Cunningham, Derek Baker, Bryce Underwood, Daniel Melky, Barry Foster, Shamira DK, Emmett Smith, CJ Carr, Brady Schmiegel, Dane Weaver, Dick Vermeil, Carnell Tate, Derek Zammett, Dylan Sampson, Shamira DK, Danny Amendola, Andre Reed, Helen Gasuga, Giovanni McCoy, Hank Brown, Haynes King, Cameron Edge, Haas Haney, Achilles Smith Jr., Elijah Haven, Faison Brandon, Byron Brown, Antoine Hill Jr., Dylan Gabriel, James Simon, Gage Larverdan, Harlan Berry, Ollie Jennings, Helen Mikasuga, Bo Jackson, and Chuck Foreman. Quinn Gibson, Noah Fafita, Mason Holtzclaw, Khalil Wilkins, Keegan Croucher, Jim McMahon, Marshall Falk, Joe Montana, Kanata Mumfeld, Lenny Moore, James Simon, Curtis Rourke, Ollie Gordon, Lamarbo Jackson, Jim Covert, Patrick Peterson, Joe Montana, Kenny Minchie, Mario Anderson Jr., Special K, Jaden O'Neal, Isaac Teslav, Luke Nickel, Max Brosmer, Peyton Manning, Jerome Miles, Micah Hudson, Oscar Delp, Jaden Greathouse, Jamie French, Jalen Henderson, Carson Gordon, Urian Dickey, Caden Weegan, Mason Eichel, Amarian Hampton, Noah Fafita, and Luke Cromanoke. Taylor, Roquan Smith, Celeste Moa, Rara Thomas, TJ Lateef, Ty Hawkins, Tristan Saab, Trevor Jackson, Wonderful Chad Mons, Trevor Jackson, Sebastian Janikowski, Rudy Rutiger, Warren Sapp, Ricky Williams, Ray Lewis, Terry Bradshaw, Warren Moon, Sawyer Robertson, and Rick Meyer. And headed to random.org. Got a dual auto for Emmett Smith and Eric Dickerson, and quad auto Demond Williams Jr., Austin Simmons, Sawyer Robertson, and Gunnar Stockton. Alright, that is it for today. Thank y'all again for being here on a Saturday evening. Do appreciate that. We're going to head over to random.org real quick and knock these two out. Back to that in just a second. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Give it 3 or higher to be valid for us. We're going to go 6 times on the random, starting off with Emmett Smith and Eric Dickerson. That's 5 times. Final roll. Emmett Smith with the win. Congratulations. And quad auto, Demond Williams Jr., Austin Simmons, Sawyer Robertson, and Gunnar Stockton. That's 5 times. Final roll. Gunnar Stockton with the win. Congratulations. Alright, that is it for us for today. Thank y'all again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. Look forward to having y'all back here sometime soon. And until next, everybody, have a great, well, rest of your Saturday evening. And we'll catch you guys back here in the morning for another round of breaks. Till then, everybody.